what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Backroom, man. We got a special one today, so it's your boy CG.
It's your boy Bernard Barr.
Let's have a real conversation.
What's going on, man? I forgot. You told me I'm supposed to do this behind. I'm supposed to do this behind the scenes right now.
This episode called Wakanda Forever? Yes. All right, man. So we went and seen this together.
Yeah.
I'm about to go see it again today.
Right. Interesting thing. We was actually taping. A lot of people don't get this. We was actually taping,
bro,
and we was like, Wakanda Forever came out, and we literally left the show.
Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever.
Black Panther 2. We literally left the show, and
we couldn't.
we had to go to the movie. Like,
we couldn't even get all the episodes done because we were like, man, dang, like we should go right now.
So
all right, let's finish this up and let's go.
Let's go. So we're not here to like try to do a review or a spoiler.
Nah, this ain't gonna be no spoilers.
No, we just actually I actually want to talk about, and I want to commend the women in that movie, bro, man. Angela Bassett, man. Letitia Wright. Yeah, I think I'm saying her name right.
Hey,
but
hey. Look,
bro,
man, the point is, man, they did such a great job on this movie. Like I said, I'm going back to see it again today.
Yeah.
It was so respectfully done.
Yeah.
In the wake of like Chadwick Boseman's death and everything. Like, everything around that was done so tastefully.
Yeah.
And like, I'm gonna tell you, okay, like this ain't even a spoiler, but it was such remember when we in the theater, it was an experience.
Yeah.
Because how they put this together, every time Chadwick Boseman was on the screen,
right,
the entire theater, I'm talking about, bro, you could hear people breathing.
It's like everybody knew what to do.
They knew,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
And it is crazy because like I said, living in this world right now, and we're not here to try to knock the women empowerment movement or anything.
Yeah.
But you notice in certain movies, we're just talking movies, it seems like they try to push that narrative a lot.
Right.
And I never felt that way.
I didn't really even think about it that way. It was
I never felt that way.
It was like, bro, like, it's certain things that women do.
Yeah.
That like make sure they show men like appreciation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody was in mourning.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? But they still getting on with how things are going. You know what I'm saying?
And that's credit to women, man.
Yeah.
Because women really, they hold a lot of shit together, man.
And really, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how
like,
it is.
That's it. Like, to me, it showed like the old school women of like, hey, this was our king.
Right.
We going hard for our king. You know what I'm saying?
And so like, even if you think about, the lion and the lioness and everything like that, the women go hunt.
Hey.
The women get the job done. And like I said, it was, like you said, it was so tasteful, man. Like, it was to a point where it's like you really appreciated the work that they put in on.
And I will say this, man. Don't lead to the movie is fully over. Like, bro, that about the dumbest thing ever. Like, the movie had just had the first set of credits.
Yeah.
And people already walking out like this is like, I don't know, Ghostbusters or something. Like,
all right,
don't do that. Wait. And you'll know when it's over. It's a Marvel movie.
Okay.
Wait till the movie is over.
And I'm actually happy that I went and saw it with you.
Yeah.
Because this is something you're gonna want to see with a friend of yours, so you guys can talk about it. Because
we got to talk about that.
We got to talk about it.
So like, even going into it, most of the time you go into a theater watch a movie, everybody supposed to be quiet.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it was like. The vibe was like everybody know when to talk, Everybody knew when to shut up.
Yeah.
So it felt like being there with like 100 family members.
Yeah.
And everybody knew the assignment.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up when you're supposed to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Talk with everybody was talking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so now let me go into, because you know a lot of these little reviews I've been seeing, you know, not everybody liked the movie.
I don't care.
Okay. Some people was they felt like he should have been recast. They felt like that.
Why?
So no, let's be fair. Let's dive into that. Let's see.
Okay.
And let's
run through it. I still don't care.
But let's see. My opinion on that was because they did it so respectfully, and like I told you, man, credit to Angela Bassett, man. She's a veteran, man. Like, you gotta understand, like, what else movie was they gonna make? They did everything that the situation that was handed to them.
Right.
They did it with such grace, and like I said, credit to those women, man.
Yeah.
Credit to them because they did an amazing job.
It's like this, right? They made us feel the reality.
Yeah.
Because whether we was watching a movie or not, we lost a person in this world.
Right.
To even hear that they saying like they should recast him, that means you don't care about or respect what this man, like Black Panther was. That's a cultural film. That Black Panther is like the classic, like it's the equivalent to Friday.
Right.
But it's classy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different level of culture for us. You know what I'm saying? So like to be like, oh well, he died, just get a new actor and go in there.
Right.
Bruh, like that would probably upset me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, but that's the reason why I said like when we're talking about it to the Marvel, you know, comic book fanatic people. And like I said, we're gonna be fair because that's what they're looking at. They're looking at the character of T'Challa and not the actual actor. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, they don't know how to separate that. But like you said, if Black Panther, if the movie became such a culture thing, they wasn't every time when you saw Chad, you was gonna be like, that's Black Panther. Yeah, that's how you see these actors.
And then at the same time, bro, like the reason why it would have been disrespectful to recast him, cause this man literally knew he was dying. Yeah. So he gave you part of his last moments in life, and you want to say, well, you're gone now. We'll get another guy to do it. And that's
I agree, man.
Man, you gotta be respectful.
And like
of
I
people.
said, I agree. It's just like I said, when we looking at this, what else movie were they gonna do? Like that was the perfect setup for me because everybody, every from blacks to Mexicans, every heritage in that movie was portrayed with honor. And like I said, it's nothing that you could really take away from that.
Yeah, and it was like, bro, like this is what movies and I would say like shows like Family Matters and stuff like that. It gave us these real life scenarios and like it gave us these things. And there's moments in the movie that it's kind of like it's like a moral thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you really gonna do if you in this type of situation and you got the power to do whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? By any means to really neutralize whatever's going on. Yeah. What are you really gonna do? And, you know what I'm saying?
And you're there to protect yours. Right. So like I said, like I was against the recasting. Oh myself. Yeah. You know, because like we said, like look, man, at the end of the day, if let's just say they did recast them, it still was gonna be people who will sit on the opposite side and say, oh, that's disrespectful.
If you just sit there and recast this man and ignore that he died in that movie, right, and just be like, oh well, it's Black Panther 2.
No, it wouldn't have had the same impact.
It would have been that would have been a night. That would have been the worst thing you could have did because like people would have probably. The director is well known and he's done a great job, but nobody would want to watch his movies because he disrespect. Because, bro, you had like it was like he gone, but it was still his movie, right? You know what I'm saying?
And that's also the way they did it. It allowed the Black Panther movie to actually continue to move forward because that's why they had to do it. You know, and no, I'm not saying it in no type of way like that. No, I'm just saying because this is the movie that they had to do.
Right.
in order to move forward.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Right,
like they had to do it to move forward.
Right,
because
right.
you're not gonna be able to move forward.
Right.
Because you have to acknowledge the loss. That's what I'm saying.
Right. And you completely right about that because like, you know, I love the way Marvel does things. Before there was an actual Black Panther movie, the Black Panther showed up in another film.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, you know, they introduced us to him in a way to where like, dang, like it had that curiosity. We invested in him before we knew Black Panther was coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And see, even if you break it down, like I said, even in that movie, it went through the whole stages of grief and everything they were breaking down. That's the reason why I said it had to be done in order to move forward. Right. Because, I mean, it made perfect sense watching it. And like I said, some people will have their different opinions about it. Mm-hmm. Some people will say, like I said, well, they should have recast, they should have did this. But like I said, you're taking away from those actors and actresses that actually, like, you got to understand, the first movie, they was in like a cold cast role. Mm-hmm. They was more like, you know, I'm not the main person in this role, but to be moved into that position on this second movie and actually do a fantastic job, man. Come on, man. You gotta credit them, man. Like, it's no other way to say what they did or what they should have did, because everybody in their role in Wakanda Forever, man, they did a fantastic job, man. Yeah, because, you know, like I said, man, we gotta look at the human element of things. Yeah. And regardless of these movies, we gotta stop being stuck in these social trances. Yeah. To where we act like everything we say is what they should do, and like we ignore what the real reality is going on around the situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This man gave, like I said, he gave some of his last moments of life to us and made a cultural, you know, iconic movie. Yeah, and that, bro, like, I 100% agree, because it's like we're just so stuck to a point where it's just like, okay, well, we get that happened to him, Nate's, and it's like, this is a real person. This person had a real family. He had people who didn't see him as Black Panther. They saw him as Chad Boseman. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to actually respect that as a person. Not this whole thing where we just get so numb to a person who actually lost their life. And like another thing I want to make up is, it's so hard to do these movies. So stop acting like it's just something that they can just do, like, whatever. No, man, they did a great movie, and I commend them for it, man. Yeah. I mean, this is one of those movies I feel like you need to experience in the theater at least once. Yeah. Because it's not going to be the same at home, just because of what we were saying. Like, you got all these other people that's in there, and they actually create a vibe. They actually make it feel a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody kind of feeling the same emotions and everything. Like, I feel like I can't quite remember, but I think I told you I almost got caught at one point, like, with you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to look over. I didn't want to look over, but I saw a little drip. I saw a little bit. I saw a little bit. But that to me, like, you know, was kind of like the impact. But we need more things that like touch us in the right, you know what I'm saying, in the right places. You know what I'm saying? So, cause we like, again, like, you know, I've been saying this for a few videos, but man, like, we got to get it together, bro. Like, as a society, you know, you critique something that they paying respects to somebody and doing it through a way of entertainment and doing it in a tasteful way, but you still got to critique about it. You selling negativity to us again, and that's just the world that we're living in. Yeah. Man. So, but on this show, we're gonna give respect for regardless, man, woman, whoever are, it is, however you live your life. Like, it ain't for us to decide what's right and what's wrong. We just gonna tell you how we live. And like I said, we're gonna leave you guys with that. You know, if you feel like going to see the movie, go see the movie. I mean, you're right. Yeah. Go see the movie. Go see the movie. Because like I said, they did a fantastic job, man. Kudos, man. Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, man. I think it's a great experience. So
So it's another episode on the Backroom, man. It's your boy CG.
This your boy Bernard Barr.
Wakanda Forever. We out.